All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome in to BigVideoFoundation.com, your home for everything bundle. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. And yeah, today we're going to do March Madness second round predictions or the round of 32 or whatever you guys want to call it. So, you guys remember what we did in the NFL where we went from to the first round to the NFC Championship game um, to divisional rounds, NFC Championship game, to the Super Bowl. You guys know how we did all separate videos on that. Yeah, we're gonna do that for the same thing for March Madness because that's just what we need to do. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys do like, subscribe right here to the channel. Make sure you guys hit that notification bell. Make sure you guys go join the Discord, do all that good stuff um, for us here on the channel. Make sure you guys as well. Uh, MLB Fantasy Baseball is starting up, so make sure if you guys are on over there, make sure you guys go change your rosters. And yeah, so we got March Madness second round predictions, around 32, however you want to call it. So yeah, just the main thing, just like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Do what I have to do. Like I said, we will be back here for the next round, which I think it's the Sweet 16. Yeah, so we'll be back for that. But yeah, second round predictions. So let's go ahead and let's get it going. I'll also be doing spreads as well during this pick video. So let's go ahead and get it going. All right. So once again, there's only two days today, Saturday and Sunday, because we are in Saturday and Sunday, and I do have to get this video out pretty fast, so I'm going to be moving pretty quickly here. But yeah, but anyway, the first game here on CBS, we have the 7 seeded Dayton taking on the 2 seeded Arizona. Dayton is coming off of a narrow win against Nevada. They didn't perform their best, but they pulled it through at the end. And then when you take a look at Arizona, Arizona is coming off of a what is it? Where are they coming off, a blowout win? I think no, it was a narrow win. Arizona is coming off of a narrow win against. No, man, it was a blowout. Yeah, it was a blowout. Okay, I was tripping. Arizona's coming off of a blowout win against Long Beach State. Like I'm pretty sure we all expected here. Arizona's favoring this game by 9.5. I do think this one's gonna be closer than what people think because Dayton's gonna come out here with some motivation. But I'm gonna take Arizona to win this game just because I just think they're gonna be too much at the end. But I will take Dayton plus 9.5 though. I do think that's gonna be way too much. I think this game's gonna be like within like 5 or 6 of the final score. So I'm expecting this to be close. I expect Dayton to fight hard, but at the end of the day, I just think you're gonna. Now I'll be honest. If Arizona didn't show up like they did in the second half, I probably would pick Dayton to win this game. But they showed up in the second half. They played like themselves, so I trust them here to win this game. But I definitely will take Dayton plus 9.5, though. I will say that. All right, next up we have one of my more anticipated, I should say, matchups of this week. But anyway, we have Gonzaga taking on Kansas for a 5 versus 4 matchup. Damn, I love this matchup, dude. Like I can't explain how much I love this matchup because I love both of these two teams. I think both teams have a good shot at winning this. Um, anyway, when you take a look at let's look at Kansas real quick since I already have it up here. Kansas is coming off of a narrow win against Stanford, and uh, react to the officiating call on that one. And then when you take a look at Gonzaga, they're coming off of a blowout win against who was it? They're coming off of a blowout win against yeah, they're coming off a blowout win against McNeese. I think that's how you pronounce that. I'm not sure. If I get it wrong, I'm sorry. But anyway, Gonzaga's favored this game by 4.5. I don't know why, but my gut is feeling Gonzaga to win this game. It is feeling it, man. I just have a gut feeling inside telling me that Gonzaga is going to come out and win this game. Now, in this video, you guys will see I'm not going to pick a lot of lower seeds over high seeds because it's more possible that the higher seeds are going to win. But come on, this is 4 versus 5 matchup, and this game can go either way. I like Gonzaga's chances more. They're coming off of a more impressive performance. I'm pretty sure Gonzaga should be able to walk away with this win. But if Kansas wins, I won't be shocked either. But with the spread though, -5.5. Yeah. Now I'm gonna go with Kansas plus -5. I'm gonna take Kansas plus 5.5 just because there is some motivation that Kansas could win that game. So I'm kind of expecting it to be like a 1 or 3 point deficit. But either way, I have Gonzaga winning the game. All right, next we got Michigan State, which is 9 seed, going into the 1 seeded North Carolina. North Carolina is coming off of a massacre blowout win over. Um, yeah, they're coming. Hold on, I can't find it for some reason. Yeah, North Carolina coming off of a massacre blowout win against Wagner. Michigan State is coming off of a narrow and great game victory. But they pulled it out in the end. They ended up winning this game by 19, but they beat Mississippi State. But that game was actually kind of close to the fourth quarter. Um, no Carolina's favored in this game by 3.5. Listen, I get the spread. Why is that 3.5? Because this game should be close. It should be closer. Necessary. Like I said, Michigan's coming off a great performance, and I do think they can win this game. But I'm just not going to pick that to happen. I just think North Carolina's going to be too much at the end, and I am going to have North Carolina coming to 3.5. But listen, I would like to pick Michigan State here, but I can't. They're playing against a team that just thinks it's going to be too much for you at the end. But it should be a good game though. I'm gonna tell you that for sure. All right, next we have Washington State heading into Iowa State. All right, so when you take a look at these two teams, I'm pretty sure they both okay. So Washington State's coming off of a narrow win against Drake. I definitely wasn't expecting that. So Washington State, congrats on the victory. Anyway, look, I forgot to put the seeding up there for Iowa State. They're a 2 seed, by the way, and they're coming off of a kind of a blowout win against the South Dakota State. But anyway, I don't care what the spread is here. I know the Cougars are coming off a great performance, but I don't see them winning this game. I'm gonna take a Iowa State to come out and win this one. But I wouldn't. I would be kind of shocked if the Cougars win, but I wouldn't really be. But I might take Iowa State minus that 7.5 though. Something's telling me that they're gonna cover that spread, but something's telling me this game is gonna be more closer than advertised. So I'll take them to win. I'll take them to cover the 7.5, but I don't know. All right, next game we got is the Oakland. Okay. All right. Hold up. What just happened? 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 Okay, there we go. All right, next game we got is Oakland. 14 seeded Oakland taking on the 11 seeded NC State. I'm pretty sure nobody was expecting a 14 versus 11 seed matchup in the second round, but hey, it's March Madness. Let's see what you get. Anyway, NC State is coming off of a good solid win against Texas Tech. Oakland is coming off of a very surprising upset win over Kentucky. I thought they looked good the entire time. That they played good. They played like the better team, and they were just more hungry to win it. But I would like to pick Oakland here. I would like to pick them to continue their streak here and continue their motivation. But I don't think that's going to happen. Look, NC State also had a good performance. They're winning this game by 5.5. So in this game, I'm going to take NC State to win, and I'm going to take them cover to 5.5 as well. It's just this game just feels like that Oakland's going to run out of gas here, and I just think the NC State is going to come out with a win. But hey, don't be shocked. Don't be shocked if Oakland wins. They surprised you guys last time. Hey, if they win again, I might have to think about picking them here. But for right now, I'm not going to do that. I think NC State is going to come away with a win. All right, next up we got probably this is my favorite matchup of the entire second round. But anyway, we have the 7 seed Texas going into the 2 seeded Tennessee, the Battle of Orange. I love it. Anyway, when you take a look at these two teams' last matchups, Texas is coming off of a win against I can't find it right now for some reason, but Texas is coming off of a good decent win against Colorado State. Tennessee is coming off of a win over. Can't find it for some reason. Tennessee is coming off of a win against. Man, who the hell did they beat? I can't find it. Tennessee is coming off of a blowout win against St. Peter's, which is not shocking either. But I think this one game is gonna be competitive. It's gonna be competitive for sure, and I might have Texas winning. I'm definitely gonna take a plus at 6.5 though. But I want to pick Texas, but I'm not going to. I think Tennessee will eventually get the job done. Tennessee actually looked really good throughout that process, and so I don't think they're gonna win, but I will. I don't think Texas is gonna win, but I will take them plus 6.5 though. I think this. I honestly think this is gonna be a 1 point game. If I'm being completely honest with you, I like this is one. I think this is gonna be good. It's one. Like I said, it's my favorite matchup of the week. but I'm going with Texas. I mean, I'm going with Tennessee. I just think they're going to be too much at the end. All right, next up we got the Dukes going into Illinois for our 11 versus 3 matchup in TNT. Anyway, take a look at these two teams' last performances. You got. I'm pretty sure these two teams played on Friday. I'm pretty sure. Um. Anyway, actually no, they played on Thursday. But anyway, the Quince, I don't know how to pronounce that name, but anyway, they're coming off of a shocking win against BYU, a narrow win against them. They look good doing that. Anyway, Illinois is coming off a somewhat blowout win over Morehead State. But anyway, Morehead State actually played really good for about a half. Anyway, I think this one's gonna be competitive. Like I said, I'm expecting every round to be competitive because it's the second round. I think every game's gonna be close. But I just don't think this one's going to be that necessarily close. But the Dukes are coming off of a very surprising win, so I am going to take Illinois to win this because I do think they are the better team. Um, but I'm gonna have them coming to 6.5 as well. I see them winning. I see them winning this game by like 12 or something like that. But it should be a close one. Listen, the Dukes, they can prove me wrong. They can prove me wrong again. They can come out and beat a higher seed, but I'm just not expecting it. I think you're playing against a better team than what you just faced in the first round. Illinois, you should be able to take care of this, and you should be able to move on to the next round. Taking Illinois. All right, next up we have Oregon taking on Blue Jays. And Oregon's, before I get into this right away, I would like to apologize to you guys that I did not pick you last week. I apologize for that. I look like an ass. You guys made me look like an ass, so I'm sorry about that. You guys deserve the win. Like I said, you guys are coming off of a somewhat power blowout win against South Carolina. Critigan's coming off of a somewhat blowout win too over Akron. Both of these two teams looked really good in the first round. But listen, Oregon, I like you guys a lot. I think you guys have a good shot at winning this, but I just don't think that's gonna happen. I think Critigan's gonna come out with a win this game. But listen, if like I said, I don't know about this. I don't know what team I said about this, but if Oregon comes out and impresses me again, I will pick him. I will pick him for the rest of the tournament. So I mean, but I will. I don't know. It depends on their matchup, but for right now, I'm taking Critigan, but by a narrow score. And what was the spread? What was the spread? Minus 5.5. I'm on. I'm gonna take Critigan minus 5.5. I just think that's gonna be too. I think that's gonna be too low of a spread. But if the spread was like 6.5, maybe 7.5, I would have picked Oregon. But I'm good with Critigan here. It should be a good one, but I'll take my chances with Critigan. All right, and now let's move on to the Sunday games here. Oh, we got the Flash. Okay, we got different stuff going on here. Anyway, we have the 10 seeded Colorado going into the 2 seeded Marquette. And I will say about Marquette, even though they are coming off kind of an embarrassing win, this team didn't really look that great. Like, they were behind majority of the match. I mean, they did blow them out, but they were behind at some point in the game. They were getting blown out some part of the game. They looked suspicious. Anyway, meanwhile, looking at Colorado, they came out here focused. I mean, they came out here ready to play. I mean, they only won by 2 points against Florida, but that's still pretty good. I think they were blowing them out at some point. Anyway, like I said, I am expect Colorado to come out here with a furious force of anger, but I think I don't know, man. I want to pick an upset here, but I'm not going to. I think Marquette's narrowly going to come away with the win here, but I like Colorado a lot. I like their chances. I think they can win this game. I think they have a perfect opportunity to win this game. But like I said, if Marquette didn't show up like they did in the second half, I would have picked Colorado, but they didn't. But they did, so I'm gonna go with Marquette. I'm sticking with my safe chances there. Also, I'm taking Marquette to cover the spread as well. I mean, no offense to Gonzaga, but I meant to Buffalo, but I just don't like the odds here. I'm gonna take Marquette with the spread as well. All right, next up we have Utah State going into the 1 seeded Purdue. Purdue is coming off of a blowout victory over gambling, and then Utah State is coming off of a subpar blowout win against TCU. So I think this one's gonna be close. 10.5. That's way too many points, man. That's too many points. I mean, that's probably the safe bet here. That's probably too many points. But I am going to take Purdue to win just because I do think they are the better team. But I definitely will take Lower State minus plus. I'm at plus 10.5 because I don't think this game is going to be a blowout. I think this one's going to be close. I think this one's going to end up maybe like a 7 or 8 point victory with Purdue coming on top because they are a better team here. But Hey, no, I mean, I could be risky about that spread pick, but I honestly kind of like it. I'm taking a little Ohio State. Uh, I mean, I'm taking Utah State minus a 10, plus 10.5 though. I don't know why I'm saying minus. All right, next up we have the 12 seeded James Madison taking on the 4 seeded Duke. All right, coming off these last two performances, Duke is coming off of a low scoring blowout affair against Vermont, and then JMU is coming off of a win. I can't find them. JMU is coming off of a win against no, yeah, JMU. Yeah, JMU. They're coming off of a win against let me find it. They're coming off of a surprising win against Wisconsin. So JMU, I will say they look impressive, man. They look impressive to me. Um, I think this game's gonna be really close because JMU win over Wisconsin last week really had some motivation for me to pick them here. But like I said, I'm gonna be safe. I'm gonna be safe here. I am gonna take Duke to win, but I am gonna take JMU plus 7.5 though. I think that's too many points against a team that just beat a really good team. But I do have Duke and ending up winning the game though because I just think Duke is gonna come out here with the mindset focus that they're gonna come out and win this game. But JMU plus 7.5, I'm cool with that, man. I'm cool with that. They deserve that after what we saw last week. But I just don't think they're gonna win this game. I'll take Duke here. All right, next up we have Clemson at Baylor, and like I said, this is also one of my more favorable matchups of the week. I actually like this a lot. Anyway, take a look at these two teams' last performances. You have Baylor kicking the shit out of Colgate, and then you have Clemson. Um, Clemson, where are they at? Where are they at? Where are they at? And you have Clemson also kicking the shit out of New Mexico. Um, so listen, this one's gonna be a clash, man. This one's gonna be a clash. I'm really motivated to win this one. Um, Baylor's favoring this game by 4.5. You could say that might be slightly too much based off last two teams' ass kicking performances. But I'm gonna give it to Baylor. I'm gonna give it to Baylor, but I want to pick Clemson here so bad, man. Like I want to pick Clemson, but I don't know if I can. But if they win this game, I wouldn't be mind actually getting this pick wrong. But with 4.5 though, I think I'm going to take Baylor minus the 4.5. I just think that's going to be too. I just think it's going to be slightly too less of a points. But I like this matchup a lot for Clemson. I do think they can come out and win, but I just like Baylor more. All right, next we have the 12 seeded Grand Canyon taking on Alabama. Give credit to Grand Canyon, by the way. I mean, give credit to them on the world. They came out here and shocked me last week. They're coming off of a pretty statement win. Um, yeah, give credit to Grand Canyon. They came out here focused. They won over St. Mary's. They look good throughout that process. Anyway, Alabama is also coming off of a massacre win against Charleston, and like I said, I know Alabama is fair by 5.5. But anyway, in this game, I listen. As much as I like Grand Canyon's performance last week, I don't think they have enough to beat Arizona here. I just don't think that's going to happen. And I'm gonna have Arizona covering the minus 5.5 too because I just don't know. I just don't think Grand Canyon is gonna have enough to win this game. But I would like to pick them, but I just don't think I can. Alabama should be able to win this, and they should be able to move on to the Sweet 16. I'll see you there, Alabama. Hopefully, you do not disappoint me. All right, next one we got Northwestern going into UConn, and Northwestern. I'm sorry, but anyway, I know you guys are coming off of a pretty good performance against FAU. You beat them in kind of a convincing way in overtime. And then when you look at UConn, they're coming off of of course, they're going to blow out the first team that they see because it's UConn, and that's just what they do. Um, yeah, I mean, I gotta take UConn here. I would like to pick Northwestern here, but I just don't see a scenario how UConn actually loses this game. I highly doubt it. I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think it's gonna happen. Like I said, I like Northwestern, but I just don't think they have enough. All right, next up we have Texas A&M going into Houston. Like I said, I know this game is not actually in Houston, but it's at Houston because they're the home team. But whatever. Anyway, Texas A&M is coming off of a good win against Nebraska, honestly. And then, like I said, I'm kind of like UConn. Houston just blows the hell out of whoever they see as the first opponent because that's what they do. Anyway, yeah, I'm taking Houston here. Like, it is basically the same story as Northwestern. Like, I just don't think they have enough Plus, you're playing against the number one seed, and just that alone, I just don't think. I mean, upset's going to happen, but I just don't think that's going to happen. I'm very confident that that is not going to happen. Plus, I am going to take Houston for minus 9.5 though, because I just think this one's going to be another blowout, but hopefully it's not. All right, next up we have Yale going into San Diego. 13 versus 8 matchup we have here, huh? Anyway, taking a look at Yale real quick, coming off a good performance. Honestly, I thought they actually had a good performance. They only won by 2, but what the hell? They just upset Ashburn. And then when you think at San Diego State, they're coming off a narrow win against UAB. Definitely UAB definitely pushed them. That's what I expected. But they come away with a win, and now they're here. Anyway, man, I want to pick a lower seed here, but I don't know if I can. Plus, San Diego State should be more focused coming into this game because, like I said, the first game is actually kind of harder than the second games. But I'm going to take them minus the 5.5 too. I don't know if that was a spread, but if it is, I will take them with the spread as well. I just don't think they have enough. But if Yale comes out and win, I would be happy, but I wouldn't be that surprised either. All right, guys, and that's going to do it for this video. Make sure you guys do like and subscribe. Make sure I got all my matchups here. Yep, that's it. So if you guys do like this video, make sure you guys do like, subscribe right here to the channel. Like I said, I will be back for Sweet 16 picks. But anyway, like I said, I have a couple minutes to get this video edited so you guys can watch it on time. This is Big B here, sign up on nation.com. Peace out. See you in the next one. Stay safe.